Hi, it's Ashley from Woodyatt Curtains, and today we're going to show you how to measure your window for roller blinds. Right, okay, so the first thing you need to decide is, are you fitting your roller blind on the inside or the outside of the window recess? For those people that don't know, the window recess is between the windowsill and the lintel and is on the inside of the window frame, exactly like this roller blind here. You can also fit them on the outside of the recess, which will be screwing the brackets onto the wall and making the roller blind larger than the window frame. We tend to find inside the window recess is by far the most popular. This is because the smaller blinds are slightly cheaper, and also all the brackets are neatly hidden into the top. So we're going to go through the measuring instructions for this one first. Right, okay, so before we take the measurements, we need to do two quick checks. First of all, we need to check, is the windowsill deep enough for a roller blind? We're doing this because we want the roller blind to operate properly, so they go up and down without hitting the window handles or locks. So the first thing you want to do is grab your metal tape measure and measure from the window frame how far the handles are sticking out. For example, here the handle sticks out 3.5 centimetres, so we'll add on an extra centimetre for clearance, so that's 4.5 centimetres. The brackets on the roller blinds are 5 centimetres wide, and we don't want to be screwing right on the edge of the lintel, so we're going to add on an extra centimetre again. So 6 add 4.5 is 10.5 centimetres total, so that's the minimum width of our windowsill. This window here, we've got plenty of space. As you can see, when the roller blind goes down, there's still plenty of space. If you want to have any cups of tea or ornaments in front of it, you can. This windowsill here, for example, is 24 centimetres deep, so there's plenty of space. Right, okay, and the second thing you want to check is, how wide are your window frames? Ideally here, you'd like the window frames to be at least 30mm or 3 centimetres wide. This is because a lot of people don't realise, but on roller blinds, the width of the roller blind fabric is less than what the actual blind width is between the two brackets. This is because you've got to allow for the mechanism, and on this end you've got the spring loaded and also the bracket. This side is a slightly wider, so this side's 21mm between the plaster and the fabric, and on this side where you haven't got the controls it's about 15mm between the two. So if you pass those two steps, your windowsill's deep enough and your frames are at least 30mm or 3 centimetres, you can now go ahead and take your measurements. For this you need your metal tape measure, and we find that the plaster in buildings can vary, tend to vary like 5 or 10mm, so we always measure it in 3 places. So for the width, start at the bottom and go 115.3, 115.5 centimetres and 115.5 centimetres. So there we'd write down the bottom measurement, which is 115.3. And for the height, start on the left, 112.5, 113 centimetres, 113 centimetres. So there we would take this measurement, which is 112.5 centimetres. If you're fitting the blind on the outside of the window recess, it's personal preference how wide you want to have it. Normally we'd recommend at least like 7.5 centimetres on each side, and you just want to check that you've got no sockets, so you can put screw fixings in here and there's no pictures or light fittings or anything in the way. We've also got another video on how to fit the roller blinds that you might find helpful. But if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and if you've got any questions, please write them in the comments below. Thank you very much. Goodbye.